Good morning, Christine Berg here and Wes Berg.
Hi.
We're here with the tarot card of the day, and Wes has shuffled.
Yep, all ready to go.
All ready to pick the card.
Shing.
Ooh, this is not one of my favorite cards. The Three of Swords. Yeah, you got it, honey? Let there be light. Does that help? Three of Swords. I'm going to give the phone over to Wes so he can share his wisdom.
Morning, everyone. So today's card of the day is, I'm going to put it up here again for everyone to see. Three of Swords. Not the happiest of cards to see in the deck, but not necessarily like the end of the world either. Swords, about communication. Some cards, when you look at the tarot, it doesn't require a ton of interpretation to kind of get the gist of what it's all about. This card is one of them. I'll put it up here again. Three swords piercing a heart with rain behind it. Yeah. So, as you might expect, this card kind of represents disappointment, sorrow, a broken heart, basically. So into everyone's life, a little rain must fall. I guess that's the first thing that goes to mind when I think about this card. But it's appropriate. I mean, sometimes things suck. Sometimes people hurt your feelings. Sometimes there's just bad memories. Sometimes there's just sadness in relation to whatever's kind of going on in your life. Swords, when it's about communication, would kind of signify maybe some potential communication, some just kind of ill news, or just, I don't know, something that made you feel crappy at the end. And that just is kind of how it goes. So I guess in considering this card today, and I guess when you have a card that you don't like to see or something that might be negative, you kind of have to ask yourself a question when it comes to tarot things. It's like, well, what am I going to do with this? Is this something that truly says who I am right now and has to resonate and really kind of stay like that? Maybe that's important. Maybe it's important for you to recognize this feeling of heartbreak or sorrow or sadness or whatever it is. There's relevance in experiencing that. But then the question, of course, is what do you do after that? If you need to experience this in an effort to kind of find closure, whatever the case may be, to move on to the next thing, so be it. I guess, so that's the question it asks you. If sorrow and sadness and heartbreak might be something that is part of your day, might resonate with you, do you need to sit with it? Do you need to give yourself 30 seconds? Do you need to give yourself all day? Do you need to go buy some ice cream and just kind of have it happen? What do you need to do to move on to the next thing? It's going to happen in your life. I guess the strategic question is to ask, what do you need to do? All right, I'm going to pass it over now. Have a good day, everyone.
Hello. So I have to be honest. I'm never a fan when I see this card. When I see it, and then the next day or later on, I understand it better, and it wasn't what I thought it would be. It was on, but it wasn't what I thought it would be, or it needed to happen. One of the ideas is like I'm thinking of cupping. And sometimes, or scraping the gua sha, the scraping when you have neck pain and stuff like that. And for me, it's really a great modality because I know that I need it and it's effective. So it kind of hurts so good. So,
Bye, sweetie.
Bye, baby. So I would, I would invite you to maybe look at this card as a chance to just kind of let go and feel into the feelings and whatever's there. Feelings come up, I think, in my opinion, feelings come up to leave. And so when you don't let them leave is when they're more problematic for you and, create bigger things. But let's just look at some of the symbols of the card. And then also, kind of, just like Wes said, today will be likely an emotional, stormy day. But it doesn't last forever. They say, oh, look at that hair. They say that emotions last, science says, neuroscientists, people that study this, say that emotions last between 30 seconds and 3 minutes. So that's not that bad. So yeah, this too shall pass, don't worry. But let's look at some of the symbology of the card. So, you know, we've got the heart. The heart's usually the symbol of feelings, especially love. So here we've got the swords going through the heart. So, rain in the background. And rain often symbolizes sadness and depression, a downpour of emotion. So, the first thing to do is just kind of accept that you're in an emotional, stormy kind of condition, and that's how you get through it. So, sorry this isn't like the 10 of Cups like yesterday, but nothing in nature blooms all year, and so this is the contrast, and this is what makes you appreciate when you have 10 of Cups days. Okay? So have a good one, and we'll see you tomorrow.